Good day, everybody. It's Wednesday, Halloween, October 27th. I'm not sure. Um, I'm feeling really good today. It's day number 2 of the Master Cleanse. It's day number 2. And I'm feeling really good right now. I do have experience with it. I do have experience with fasting, period, water fasts, some dry fasting. Um, but right now, I really feel different about what's happening to me. Let me explain. I've been, I understand the power of suggestions uh, and allowing yourself to enter a certain energy field and then making sure that making sure that particular frequency um, stays consistent, meaning that I hear it, I see it, I entertain it over and over again, and that frequency is the health conscious frequency, which I speak about a lot. And all that means is, uh, most of the time, throughout the day, every day, I'm focusing on a health topic, a health practice, some type of health meditation, if it's exercise, if I'm talking to people, if I'm eating something, if I'm doing something. It's just like a businessman. He eats, drinks, lives, talks, walks, business. You know, his whole life is business. His entire body is made to do business, and that's why they become very successful. This is how I became successful in achieving and continuing to achieve higher levels of health. And I do this by staying on the health conscious frequency. So I've studied and paid attention to many great uh, people in the health field, in the health game. And one gentleman that I've been inspired by as of late is a guy by the name of Tom El Amin, who I guess he considers himself a breatharian. And his definition of breatharianism is not one who eats no food at all. Though there are some breatharians, uh, if they achieve that mark on their journey, actually do not eat no food at all. But the definition of breatharianism is someone who eats little food or no food at all. And that perspective, all that perspective is saying is this: breatharianism is we're not surviving off of food, but we're surviving off of prana, the energy field that surrounds us, the trees, the air, the sun, um, our positive thoughts, our actions, things that we're doing. And we can use food for some particular purpose, but we are not surviving solely off of things that we put in our mouth, and that our body itself living in on this particular plane is automatically um, thriving because it's alive and it's living and it's one with this universe and everything that's in this universe. Now, why am I doing the master cleanse? I'm doing the master cleanse because I tell people to, hey, if you need help with bettering your health, you know, you happen to come across a time in your life where, all right, now you know that this is serious. I'm the one that you can come to help on if you don't have someone else in your life that can help you in the way that I can help you, and basically helping you become back in tune with nature, becoming one with yourself, who you truly are. And that's how I can help you. That's how I teach you, because that's my practice. That's my daily practice, becoming more and more in tune with myself. And that in itself is the the number one best way or modality of healing, which is becoming in tune with yourself, which is becoming one with nature or becoming one with yourself because you are nature. And he has expressed that he's experiencing some issues. So we uh, had a long talk and we summed it up and came to the conclusion that we should do some type of a cleanse, or actually that was my suggestion. And my suggestion was, well, we can do anything. We can do teas, but there's one in particular that I like, which is the master cleanse. And I like the master cleanse because of the way that the cayenne pepper goes to work on the gut. It's um, it's a blood thinner, but it also um, goes in there, and it's almost like a, I can't think of the name of the effect, but basically you put cayenne pepper on something like inside of your gut. What is it going to do to, let's say, the microbes that are thriving inside of your gut, right? It's not going to be good for them. So the cayenne pepper is excellent whenever it's starting to take its alchemical effect inside of the intestinal tracts, and along with the key limes, and that's why I decided to go with the master cleanse. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm doing this along with him. I'm not like a doctor that recommends something, but has never ever used it, where their experience is coming from something that they read out of a book or some type of a study. No, these are my personal practices, anyways. The way I benefit from this is I gain more experience. And one thing that's happening to me now is it's becoming easy, where, like, let's say today I woke up, which is part of the protocol that we're doing, and I'm asking for more people to come on, because now I want more people to just stay with me as I move forward, whether I'm doing some type of a cleanse or if I'm just normally eating the food that I just normally eat, which is plant based. Um, but what are we doing right now? Okay, so yesterday, the plan and the goal, and we accomplished that easily. It wasn't hard at all. Is we dry fast up until noon, which is 12 o'clock. You don't have to. You don't want to. It's just something that it was our plan, and we decided to follow through with our plan. We know that if we eat less, our body has more of an opportunity to self heal. The more that we're putting things into our body, the more that body has to direct its attention into digesting those particular foods or those substances that come into the body. And hopefully they're good, positive, natural substances, so that they won't take all day trying to break it down and assimilate and absorb that those information and those codes. All right. So at 12 o'clock or afternoon, in the afternoon, then that's when we enjoy our master cleanse. You can have one, two, three, four, however much that you want to drink. Now, some people may say, well, you need to have a gallon of water. Well, if you need to have a gallon of water, have a gallon of water. You know what I mean? To each his own. But for me, it's too much. It's too much water. It's too much for me. It don't feel good. And one thing that I don't like to do is force it on myself. So you got the agave, and you got the cayenne pepper, right? These two items in water and key limes is what makes up the master cleanse. And I'm not gonna go over how much you should drink or whatever. You got to gain that experience. You have to get your own perspective through your own experience on how to do these things. You can't just rely on people to tell you exactly what to do or how to do it. And if you want to do it, YouTube is packed full of hundreds of people that has done the master class, and I would suggest that you do at least 3 hours, maybe, if you really want to get some type of a in-book research, meaning that you don't have the experience, you just like studying, reading books, or watching videos. I would do that. But like I said, my approach is, I say, like, in here, I don't like to put too much cayenne pepper. I'm gonna do like half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is for the long run. It's not even that the master cleanse, like doing a cayenne, is for the long run, but it's just having a higher, healthier perspective, which is going in the long run. So when you're making the transition, there's no need to put a tablespoon of cayenne pepper and however much water is in here, and then get turned off because the cayenne pepper is kicking your butt. All right, and then what we're doing is normally on the cleanse you're not eating any food at all, which basically is you're fasting. Well, what we decided to do is after 6 p.m. then we can have whatever we want to eat. So last night, what did I eat? I ate a couple of grapes, and actually what it was like is I had one of these from noon to 6 p.m. only because I didn't bring enough when I went to work, which I needed actually another one of these because I kind of wanted something else to sip on. But we went to the store, we got some oranges and things like that. When I got home, um, I fixed up me another one of these, but by that time it was about time for me to do my master. Excuse me. It was about time for me to do my what am I trying to say? Yeah, my master cleanse, but then it was 6 o'clock, which was the allotted time I was allowed to eat, which was 6 o'clock. So then that's what I did. I ate some grapes. About 2 hours later, I had about half of this, and that was it for the day. So let's just be generous and say less than 400 calories, or less than 500 calories. It was just a bowl of grapes, and 2 bottles, or a bottle and a half of Master Cleanse and nothing else. So that's what we're doing. So this is day number 2. I've just got started. It's like maybe 1 o'clock. My son is coming around the corner and he's about to wreak havoc. So I'll update you on day number 3, what happened day number 2. All right. And then maybe tomorrow, who knows if I'm able to get to make a video or not. I'm not sure, but I got to get this video uploaded so that you guys can see it and have a better perspective of what's going on. But right now I feel good. I feel great. I'm having no problems. I'm not hungry because this should be enough. And then if you are hungry, have some grapes. If you don't want grapes or whatever, maybe make apple juice or something. Make a tea. And it's enough sustenance in teas and the master cleanse in the maple syrup to tone down that so-called hunger, or what I call detox phase. Peace, love, happiness, and wellness.